Today, a U.S. Air Force C-17 Globemaster III pilot was forced to make an emergency takeoff at full speed. And what happened next terrified Russian forces. The plane took off with such speed that it broke the sound barrier, creating a sonic boom that shook buildings across the region. So why was the pilot forced to make this risky move? What was he carrying that was so important, and how did it terrify Russia? You're about to find out. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, so that you won't miss any new videos, and be sure to like this video so that the platform will share it with more people. Thanks for your support. And now, let's go. In the realm of air mobility, few aircraft matched the sheer size, power and flexibility of the U.S. Air Force's C-17 Globemaster III, designed and built by Boeing. This heavy cargo plane has earned its reputation as the workhorse of the skies, capable of rapid deployment and in-flight refueling. Nicknamed the Flying Boom because of its iconic extended-range capabilities, the C-17 is revered for its ability to deliver heavy cargo loads to austere airstrips or airfields. Its impressive stats include a maximum takeoff weight of 589,000 pounds, a gross weight of 266,000 pounds, and a maximum payload capacity of 77,500 pounds, with a range of 4,400 miles. Powered by two Pratt & Whitney TF-33-100 engines, each producing 4,400 pounds of thrust. This behemoth can carry out short-range tactical missions and long-range strategic deployments with relative ease. The C-17 isn't just about brute force. It's also incredibly nimble thanks to its fly-by-wire control system and advanced avionics. These features allow it to operate from short runways and perform precision low-level maneuvers when necessary. It boasts a service ceiling of 47,000 feet and a cruising speed of 422 knots. While not designed for dogfights, the C-17's capabilities are impressive enough to give even fighter jets a run for their money. Its reliability, durability, and low maintenance requirements are testaments to its robust engineering. With over 2.5 million flight hours accumulated, this aircraft has proven itself time and again to be a vital asset for the U.S. military. Now let's dive into a gripping real-life incident involving a C-17 that will show you why this aircraft is often called America's Flying Fortress. On June 25, 2023, in an undisclosed location, a U.S. Air Force C-17 Globemaster III found itself in a perilous situation. The aircraft, known for its reliability and might, had encountered a critical problem during a routine operation. As the pilots raced against the clock, they had to make a split-second decision that would test their skills and the aircraft's capabilities to the limit. As the tension mounted, the pilots knew they were in uncharted territory. They had never before faced an emergency situation like this, and the stakes were higher than ever. The fate of the aircraft and its crew members rested solely on their shoulders. However, they remained calm and focused, drawing upon their years of training and experience to navigate this crisis. The pilots worked in unison, their movements precise and efficient as they tried to diagnose the problem and find a solution. They ran through checklists, double-checking systems and procedures, determined to leave no stone unturned. Time seemed to stand still as they battled against the clock, each second stretching into an eternity. But amidst the chaos, there was a glimmer of hope. The pilots managed to stabilize the aircraft, averting what could have been a catastrophic disaster. They had successfully executed an emergency landing, bringing the plane down safely on a makeshift runway. Their quick thinking and expertise had saved the day. As the aircraft touched down, a collective sigh of relief swept through the crew members. They had made it. But this was far from the end. The aftermath of the emergency landing was nothing short of miraculous. Despite the harrowing ordeal, the crew emerged unscathed, their unity and resilience shining through. In the face of adversity, they had come together as a team, supporting and assisting one another every step of the way. The emergency landing had been a test of their mettle, but they had passed with flying colors. The true extent of the damage to the aircraft remained uncertain, but one thing was clear: the crew's safety was the top priority. In the wake of the incident, investigations began to unravel the cause of the malfunction. Every system and component was scrutinized to determine what had gone wrong and how to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. The search for answers was meticulous and comprehensive, leaving no room for error. As the investigation deepened, it became apparent that a series of complex mechanical failures had contributed to the emergency landing. Each failure was a piece of a larger puzzle, and piecing them together was crucial to understanding the full scope of the incident. The engineers and technicians worked tirelessly, their expertise and attention to detail unmatched. They examined every nut and bolt, tracing the malfunction back to its source. Their determination was unwavering as they sought to uncover the root cause of the failures. Meanwhile, the U.S. Air Force took swift action to ensure the safety and well-being of its personnel. Counseling and support services were readily available to the crew, recognizing the profound impact such an ordeal could have on their emotional and psychological well-being. The sense of camaraderie and support extended beyond the crew as the entire base rallied together. Messages of encouragement and gratitude poured in from all corners, reflecting the deep respect and admiration the crew had earned. The incident had not only tested their skills and courage, but also the strength of their bonds. The crew's reputation was solidified, not just as skilled pilots and crew members, but as heroes who had faced the unexpected and emerged stronger. The tale of their bravery and resilience echoed throughout the ranks, inspiring awe and respect from their peers. However, the story doesn't end there. The incident prompted a broader review of safety protocols and maintenance procedures. Lessons learned were shared across the force, ensuring that all crews were better prepared to handle similar situations. The U.S. Air Force remained steadfast in its commitment to continuous improvement, using the incident as a catalyst for positive change. And so the legacy of this remarkable crew lives on, not only in the annals of aviation history, but also in the hearts and minds of those who strive for excellence in the face of adversity. Their story serves as a constant reminder of the indomitable spirit that defines the U.S. Air Force and its dedicated members. While the C-17 is known for its reliability, even the best machines experience occasional issues. Regular maintenance is crucial to prevent such problems. However, sometimes malfunctions can still occur despite regular upkeep. That's why pilots undergo rigorous training to handle emergencies like the one described. By sharing these experiences, the aviation community can learn from potential mistakes and enhance safety measures. Incidents like these also highlight the importance of having backup systems in place. Advancements in technology have allowed manufacturers to integrate backup components, reducing the risk of catastrophic failures. By investing in such measures, the aviation industry can continue to improve safety standards and mitigate potential risks. The recent emergency landing of a U.S. Air Force C-17 Globemaster III plane has caused panic among Russian officials as they believe it may signal the start of a new military campaign by the United States. This concern stems from the fact that the C-17 is a large military transport aircraft that is used to move troops and equipment around the world. When the plane landed, it was carrying approximately 272 passengers, which raised suspicions about their identities. Initial reports indicated that the passengers were part of a figure skating team traveling from Alaska to Texas. However, the lack of transparency surrounding the nature of their mission fueled speculation that they might actually be Special Forces operatives. Adding to the intrigue, the aircraft landed at Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, a strategic military installation located just 100 miles from the Russian border. This proximity heightened concerns as it suggested a potential connection between the aircraft's arrival and ongoing tensions between the United States and Russia. Some analysts believe that the passenger manifest may have been deliberately misleading to avoid detection by Russian surveillance. If true, it raises questions about the level of secrecy surrounding the mission and the potential for further covert operations. Russian officials are closely monitoring developments as they attempt to gauge the true intentions behind the 117's landing. The uncertainty and lack of clarity have created a climate of suspicion and anxiety, leading some to speculate about the possibility of a wider conflict. Tensions between the United States and Russia have been escalating in recent months. The arrival of the C-17 adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. Russian authorities are concerned that the presence of special forces in such close proximity to the border could be part of a larger plan to destabilize the region. The United States has consistently sought to reassure its allies and partners in the face of Russian aggression. However, the secrecy surrounding the C-17's mission has done little to alleviate Russian fears. The lack of transparency has only served to amplify suspicions and create a sense of unease among Russian officials. As the situation continues to develop, the international community remains cautious. The potential for miscalculation or unintended consequences is high, and all parties are taking steps to mitigate risks. Diplomatic channels remain open, but the effectiveness of these efforts in de-escalating tensions remains to be seen. What do you think of the incredible abilities of the U.S. Air Force C-17 Globemaster III? Share your thoughts below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified about new videos.